Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're talking about match day 15 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Let's get you talking. It's Plateau United. I don't know, Coach Kennedy Boboye, when they were having that unbeaten run until it was stopped in Uyo by Akwa United, we thought, oh, they will start dropping. But no, they're proving a point to us.
Yeah, they are quite formidable at home. And if you have to prove a point in the league, you have to pick your points at home and try to fancy your chances at on the road. But I mean, he has shown repeatedly that he's got the stuff. Yes, maybe some issues of temperament here and there, like the one at the Lake Adamasingba. But if he keeps his cool, I think he's going to impact positively on his team. And who knows? They could get a continental ticket. And who says they can't even win the league?
Wow, let's watch us. It is just match day 15. But since from Uyo, the game between Akwa United and, of course, Ifeanyi first point away from home.
Yep.
Maybe, Toby, this might just jack up their season.
Yeah, really. A lot of talk about Ifeanyi, but you look at this team, quality players. I mean, they invested a lot in the transfer. Got Prince Agre, got Kis Osanga, kept the majority of the players last season as Zewa in goal. Spend a lot on Gordon or Baje. So you put all this together and say Ifeanyi should be challenging for the league title or be among the top four. But it has not been really, good start for them. Your Preko, a Ghanaian manager who comes with a lot of experience from the Ghanaian league and also get involved in the Ghanaian national team over the past. After the Japanese left, and it has been a very, like I said, not really good season for them. But first point on the road against and Akwa United, who has got a lot of inspiration before this game, so might really spoil them.
Yeah.
They need to be very strong at home. I think they've got back-to-back home games. If they can get the 6 points, then they start to look away from home. But sometimes your own point might not be enabled for you to compete. Look at what Plateau United is doing.
That's right.
They're the most current side. They've gained points more than any other team.
Wow.
This is the best way to compete.
That's right. The NPFL, it's getting competitive. You know what I'll do? I'll let you talk to us via our social media platforms about Enugu Rangers. When would you talk about Rivers United? Rivers United, I still don't know what's wrong, but Inferno doesn't care. He went on to give anybody a win.
Yeah, from the penalty spot. It was a good game, but I think the sore point is, repeatedly we talked about the pitch. I saw some footages. It was a horrible pitch. It doesn't help even the home team. It doesn't help the away team. And these are very solid teams.
It doesn't help the home team, and the home team continue playing there.
Yeah, even the
advantage for them.
It's a borrowed house, so they don't even have a choice.
You find a solution to play on a better pitch.
When you look
when you play at home and you play as if you are playing away from home. Yes, I know when you play away from a natural ground, it's always difficult.
Yes.
Now you now compare the woes by playing on a bad pitch.
Yeah, the politics of the game is that when you play on a pitch that perhaps another Premier League is playing, the supporters could unsettle you. So I think that is the reason Eyimba went to
for them to do everything.
Went to Calabar. They tried Umuahia, they went to Port Harcourt. Yes. I read some reports that the work on the Aba Stadium is almost, getting to completion. But they've got to grind out results on the poor pitch. And for Rivers United, they lost 1-0 courtesy of Fondo's, goal from the penalty spot, and it puts more pressure on Stanley Guma. He's a manager that is used to, being put under pressure. Last season, he was given an ultimatum, and that ultimatum inspired them to finish strongly at the end of the season. I don't really know, like you said, I can't pinpoint what is wrong with it. I think sometimes teams on the continent, players switch gear when they play on the domestic scene. Players prepare themselves, psych themselves mentally. And when they crash out, it kind of affects. I hope this will not, affect them drastically to the extent that they may not be able to get out of that zone because they are still going to campaign in the Confederations Cup. So Eguma will have to look at ways of, building confidence, restoring confidence, and trying to make the players put in their best in games.
Still waiting for you to talk about Enugu Rangers because the struggle continues for the defending champions of the league. Let's see what the table looks like after the games played. Match day 15 of the NPFL. Plateau United back on top of the table. They now have 28 points. MFM saying, look, we were just unfortunate away, but just blink and see what will happen because they have 27.
Bad weather. Harsh weather.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Yes, they do a lot of things. I mean, they flew to Gombe directly from Lagos, so they cut away this, fatigue situation. But when you play at Gombe, when you play in Gombe, you should know, you should prepare for the weather. So, but sometimes, I mean, it's only difficult to play on an artificial pitch with a very hot weather. But I mean, we should not take those things away from Gombe United. They deserve to win.
But it's the Nigerian weather.
It's still the Nigerian weather. If you're complaining about Gombe, why are you going to complain when you travel to the north?
I know.
I read the Twitter. I read a tweet from the Shooting Stars. They said goodbye to Nasarawa and their unfriendly weather.
Anyway, so that's the table right there. Academy Warriors third on the log. Can you believe it? Look at the top four and tell me that after match day 15, you would have thought that these 4 teams will be leading the pack. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, very, very unfriendly teams. Before the season kicks off, there is a lot of talk about Kano Pillars with Kadri, Kana, the players transfer. I mentioned Ifeanyi Bal. Before look at Rivers United, I mean, they bought almost the best players from different clubs, from Meyimba, from Nassau United. I mean, plenty of quality in most of this team. But however, for Plateau United, they prepared well. They get into the right for the MMFM. Don't forget, they learned through a lot of stuff last season, and they really grew confidence.